When you think of Kevin Feige, you think architect of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and rainmaker to the House of Mouse. So it came as genuine shock when news leaked into the public sphere of Marvel's own internal civil war, that being that Kevin Feige was allegedly battling it out against Marvel Entertainment CEO Ike Perlmutter and the company's creative committee, and that the antagonistic tension was so serious that Disney had to allegedly step in and reorganize Marvel's infrastructure and chain of command, just to keep Kevin Feige on board. I mean, it's one thing to hear of people trying to grasp on a greater autonomy, but if these reports are to be believed, then what the hell kind of checks and balances were in place that Feige, with a proven track record, threatened to walk? So let's break this down. Who is Ike Perlmutter? In 1989, Marvel Entertainment Group was purchased from New World Pictures by investor Ron Perlman through his holding company at $82.5 million. Think of a holding company as a corporation that doesn't directly produce goods or services, but instead concentrates on owning enough of a company's stock with voting rights so that it can get income from that company and control its policies and management to protect its interests, aka align things to get more money in the future. So by 1991, Marvel saw unprecedented success with Spider-Man, X-Men, and New Comic X-Force selling in huge numbers, so that when they went public in July of that year, the individual stock traded at $16 to $18 on the first day, unheard of for the comic book industry at the time. So what did Perlman do with all the money coming in? He sought to increase diversification and add new revenue streams by forming new divisions and securing acquisitions. Perlman began acquiring multiple companies, such as trading card company Fleer in 1992, and spent approximately $700 million in total on these ventures. Part of the way in which Perlman and his management team were actually able to acquire these increase in sales was unfortunately through an unsustainable tactic. When they sold a comic, the first issue came in a poly bag with one of 5 different trading cards inside, and if kids and collectors wanted to get the remaining 4 of the set, then they'd have to buy as many issues as they could to find the remainder. But this tactic would lead in part to Marvel's financial disaster. Because of the high costs, fans simply quit collecting, a blow for Perlman, who had not only promised investors at the time more brand extensions, but also more price increases over time. Not to mention that around 1992-1993, there was a mass exodus of popular artists, including the very talent that ushered in Marvel's profits. After their departure, Marvel scrambled and released a number of underwhelming titles, creating the perception among consumers of a declining quality in Marvel Comics. And with comic retailers witnessing a crisis in confidence in the market, sales plunged by 70%. One of the acquisitions Perlman and his management team oversaw was that of Toy Biz, owned by Ike Perlmutter and run by Avi Arad. Toy Biz was known at the time for having successfully partnered with DC to introduce a line of toys connected to the Tim Burton Batman films and had produced X-Men and X-Force action figures for Marvel. Okay, we're gonna leave this video here, but now that we've got the key players introduced into the mix, we're also seeing how Marvel's being financially irresponsible at the time, not to mention the fact that the talent has left, there's a faulty sales strategy, and we've got massive overspending going on. Be sure to subscribe so that you are notified in your newsfeed when the next video is uploaded. Please remember to give this video a like and share it about. Support this channel by checking out the links in the description, and feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear from you. You people are awesome as always, and thanks for watching.